Crabman here from Crabman Gaming. Today we are playing Brian Lara Cricket on the PlayStation 1. If you watched my last video, it was Shane Warne Cricket on the PlayStation 1. This is essentially the exact same game. This looks to me like the exact same intro, just with some very minor tweaks. Really the only difference is the name, and there's a couple of minor tweaks which I'll go through once the game begins. So I'll let you have a look at this awesome intro video. It does go for a little while if you watched it during Shane Warne Cricket, and we're going to have a little play through today. So I'm going to say this nice and early. If you'd like to see the covers, I've got both of the covers. They will be on my Twitter and Facebook page, so at Crabman Gaming on Twitter if you want to see those, and Crabman Gaming on Facebook if you'd like to have a look there. So this cover screen is different. This game is not endorsed by any player or organisations other than Brian Lara. And in the Shane Warne version, it was just a picture of Shane Warne. So we've got Brian Lara Cricket. And this game was released in December of 1998. And you can see the menu looks exactly the same as well. Nothing really different here. So today, I was just going to play a normal match, where if you have a look, you've got all these. You can play the classic matches, just like before, where you can put passwords in, test season, test series, knockout, World Series, World Cup. So I was just going to play one game. However, I will play one game, but just the start of a World Cup. So I will play 10 overs. It's a nice length. It did seem to go for a long time. And these are probably the 12 teams. I say probably because it probably is. I didn't research it. But these, I believe, were the 12 teams that were in the 1999 World Cup in England. So you've got a couple of minnows here. You've got the UAE, you've got Holland, and you've also got... Oh, that's really it for the minnows. You've got Zimbabwe, you've got Bangladesh in there as well. Alright, so let's pick... I promised I would play as India, so I will. Let's see what the groups are. And we can select the host nation. Now, it was in England, but this is pretty cool, this world here. Shows you everywhere around the world. New Zealand, West Indies, Sri Lanka. You can barely see it on the map there. There it is. Very tiny. South Africa and Pakistan. I'm going to make it India. Oh, that's a pretty cool graphic as well. Little World Cup graphic. I hadn't remembered about that. And it's going to be... Well, that's not my team, so hopefully that will just skip. We've got Group 1, Pakistan, Australia, Sri Lanka, Windies, UAE and Holland. Oh, it's a shame I'm not in Group 1. And what's Group 2? New Zealand, India, England, Zimbabwe, South Africa and Bangladesh. Definitely the stronger of the two groups. No, I shouldn't have to play that. Okay, New Zealand versus India. Okay, let's have a look at some stats in that first game. Pakistan won by 9 wickets. Oh dear, what happened, Australia? Oh, Mia Sahale. Hail, Richie. Hail, the great man. No, that's his name, Bill. Michael Divenuto. Oh, Divenuto was playing. What's he doing there? Bevan, he did well. Alright, less of me chatting, more of me playing. Alright, let's start. New Zealand versus India. Let's have a look at this Indian lineup. Where are we playing? We're playing in Hyderabad. I believe that's the, is that the picture on the back of the game? Let me have a look. Yeah, it looks like on the back cover, really the only difference between the covers is the picture of Lara and the bottom left picture, which on the Brian Lara cover looks to be Hyderabad, and on the Shane Warne version looks to be the MCG. So that looks interesting. Let's pick a best 11 and let me see if I want to change anybody. Looks good here. Jadeja, Rahul Dravid, Sachin Tendulkar, Sourav Ganguly, Mohammad Azharuddin. I don't know which Singh this is. Maybe, I don't know, Karim, Anil Kumble, Prasad. Well, I don't really know this fella. Koravilla, I don't remember him. Oh well, let's go with the best 11. The game knows better than me. All the familiar names are there. Hopefully we can, I'm not going to put fielding on too hard. You can still throw as well. I'm going to skip this loading screen. Okay, so that loading screen took about 30 seconds, so there was lots of loading back in the PlayStation 1 era.
And the great Sir Geoffrey Boycott joins me in the commentary box for this match. We'll get your thoughts on the match in a moment, Geoffrey. But first of all, what about this pitch?
Well, Jonathan, it looks great to me. It's going to be hard to keep the score down on this pitch. It's flat, it's no pace, no bounce, it looks very true, and I can't see much in it for the seam bowlers. It could be hard work in the field for whichever team loses the toss. Me, I definitely want to bat first.
Occupying the crease time, is it, Geoffrey?
Definitely.
OK, thanks very much. Let's go down to the pitch where the captains are out in the middle and they're about to toss the coin.
Alright, thanks Geoffrey and Geoffrey Boycott, Jonathan Agnew. I believe they're India to call. Let's take tails, never fails. I don't know why we're playing in the white clothing, but we'll just roll with it. In the last version, if you played a quick, well not a quick match, but if you played a match, you could select whether you were wearing whites or coloured clothing. New Zealand are going to have a bat.
Have won the toss and are going to have a bat. It'll be interesting to see if that was the right decision as the match wears on.
Yes, very interesting indeed. Alright, so we're going to bowl. Let's bowl with, look at all these good bowlers here. Lots of swing bowlers up here. Get them serving with Harbhajan, that'd be exciting. Got 2 spinners. Let's go with Prasad. Here come the umpires out to the middle. The New Zealanders. I was going to say the Beige Brigade are wearing their black by 1999, but they're in their whites, like their soccer team, the All Whites. Where are the players? Come on, fellas. Alright, oh, they are wearing some beige. Oh, they just came out for the toss in whites, and now, oh, they are wearing beige. Okay, let's go. So, like I explained in Shane Warne Cricket, I'll explain the bowler deliveries. So for a fast bowler, X and square are your normal deliveries, circle is your slower ball. You don't really have to do anything once you've selected here. That's really it. I can put the controller down, apart from a compressed triangle to bowl a slightly quicker ball.
Green.
It's been smashed. Now I'm going to keep an ear out for the sound, because playing Shane Warne Cricket, the sound went a bit strange. I believe it's probably due to me playing on a 60GB PlayStation 3 perhaps, as opposed to a PlayStation 2 or a PlayStation 1. So I'll listen out for any strange sound. Oh, yep, that's exactly what happened. Exactly what happened in the Shane Warne version. If it does beep a lot, I'll just turn the sound off and it will be just you and me for a glorious hour. Alright, let's go with a slower ball. This seemed to be quite effective. The slower ball bouncer. That's been smashed away. Oh, sorry, that weird noise is back. Alright. I think we're going to have to turn the game sound off. Alright, apologies for that. That happened again. I might have to test this later on a PlayStation 2 and see if it's the same. Oops, I didn't mean to bowl a bouncer there. Distracted by the noise. Very strange. There are some games though that don't seem to work very well on the PlayStation 3. Tekken 3 is one of them as well. I wanted to capture some Tekken 3 footage and it seemed to run at half speed. That's really the only issues I've ever had trying to capture footage off the PlayStation 3. Generally it's a good machine to capture from as well. You can get some pretty good picture quality. And I do say that. Oh, that looks like it's just a single out to the outfield. I am capturing this off a slightly older capture card as well. My rig is quite old, so maybe with some newer equipment you could do something else, but I am using an 8-year-old laptop and a $40 capture card I bought secondhand off somebody, but at the moment it is getting the job done. At least I have a fairly good microphone as well. But still having a good time doing these videos. You don't need a $8,000 PC to capture some footage. Alright, that's flicked off the hips. That looks like 4. That's an excellent shot from the New Zealanders. They're flying away in the first over. You do have a very short power play of 2 overs, And what I do like in this game, I did explain this yesterday as well, but I love the menus in this game. The only thing I find annoying is in the bowling, it won't do the bowler's order in the order they bowled. It will go off the batting order, which is a little bit strange and is what happened in Super International Cricket as well. Alright, for a second over, let's get Coravilla on. You can change the field. One thing I do find annoying though is that you can't... There's no custom field. You've just got to use the preset field, which is a little bit annoying. Especially as sometimes the batsman will just block the ball and run. So you have to have the field with someone close enough to stop that. That tends to annoy me more now than at the time. I don't think it really annoyed me that much at the time, but it's pretty annoying now. Playing an old game. What happened there? Okay, and just to explain, when the ball goes into the outfield, on the TV that I'm using to kind of watch this as I'm capturing it, the ball tends to disappear for me into the outfield. So I don't know if it's just stretched a little bit, and that's what makes the ball difficult to pick up. But occasionally I'll lose what's happened to the ball. Oh, that is bowled him, clean bowled. Yes, great delivery. You always know when there's a replay, it's a wicket. That's it, middle stump. I saw that one. The ball can get lost, the white ball in the green grass. I'm just using a 32-inch TV that I play while I'm capturing. But most games it's fine, but some games get a little bit stretched. All right, in comes the new batsman. Let's see who it is. It's Horne. You've got Stephen Fleming, Craig McMillan, Chris Cairns, Chris Harris, Adam Perore, Larson, Dan Vittori, he's got the glasses on, and O'Connor round out the 11 for New Zealand. There we go. Let's get a big, nice fast Yorker into the leg stump. I wonder what will be. Oh, he's got the leg stump. He's played all around it. That was magnificent bowling. He's on a hat-trick. What was the batsman doing? He's gone inside it. He's trying to flick it to the fine leg. And leg stump has been smashed out of the ground. India on top early. I'd like New Zealand to get a few runs so we can actually enjoy a little bit of batting. There's the duck across the screen. On your way, son. Tell your story walking. Look at that long, slow walk back to the pavilion. The non-striker, he's frozen in fear. Absolutely frozen. The Indians get together for a little chat. The umpire's waiting in position. Hurry up, fellas, he says. Come on. I've got bingo to go to after this. Hurry up. I like the four shadows as well. I think that's a nice touch to the game. And I think the graphics are pretty good for, 1998, 1999 standards on the PS1. It's just the horrible long loading screens, but that's what happened in a lot of early disc games. Oh, hat-trick ball. Plays him through the offside for a single. Nice slide. Unnecessary. Style points. I'm not really too sure about those huge pavilions in the crowd as well. I don't know what you could see after that. Anyway, I did a little quick shill of the Twitter and the Facebook earlier. However, if you've got this far into the video, if you could flick a like down the bottom, that would be very helpful. If you comment, I will do my best to comment back to you, and always appreciate any new subscribers to the channel. So surged past 500, so that's very exciting. Oh, that was on the stumps. That's a huge hit. Oh, and 6. Or was it 4? I couldn't see where it landed. What's the umpire giving it? He's giving it. Oh, he's giving it the 4. So always appreciate some new subscribers to the channel, and as a little bit of a heads up what's to come, if you're excited what's next after Brian Lara Cricket, I've got Cricket 2000 to play for the next video, and then really I'm making my way through all of the cricket games that I have, so stay tuned for them. I'll explain after this. I want to do a slower ball circle. Sometimes you press the buttons and the game's just like, nope, you can wait for me. It can be quite a slow game at times, like this slower ball. Oh, it's a beautiful slower ball. Just a single. So to come after this, Cricket 2000, and then there's plenty of games on the PlayStation 2. I have Cricket 2002, Cricket 2004, EA Sports Cricket 2007, Ricky Ponting 2005, and Ricky Ponting 2007. So plenty to play. I'll keep the same run. Then it moves to Ashes Cricket 2009 on the 360, and there was an International Cricket 2010, but I don't have my copy anymore, and I've been looking for another copy for quite a while. I'm going to go with this field, which I haven't found. Then Don Bradman Cricket, which was on the PS3, but I actually have the PS4 version, which kind of eliminated some of the ultra-fast fielders, which made the game a little bit tricky. And then I also have Ashes Cricket, which was pretty mediocre. Big Bash Boom, which I haven't played, so that'd be pretty exciting. Catch that! Oh, has it bounced? It's just bounced. Yeah, Big Bash Boom, and then Cricket 19. And if you'd like to see some Cricket 19, I have some earlier on my channel, but I didn't have a mic then, so you can watch some of those videos if you like. But there is no commentary, so it's up to you. I'm not forcing you. Oh, that is a good ball on the stumps. Just a nice single. We're blocking up some of the fielding here. I don't know if I said before, I don't know how anyone can see behind those pavilions there. And I do love the crowd as well, how the crowd is just a flat mass of colour. I'm going to go with a bouncer. That's probably too short. It'll probably be a wide. Let's see how whack the umpire is. Oh no, it's a hook shot. And it's a boundary. Dispatched. Another boundary for New Zealand. I do like the competitiveness of this game as well. I know I haven't played... I played Shane Warne Cricket a lot growing up. And obviously this is just the same game. But I do like how I'm not automatically dominating the opposition. This looks like could be a pretty competitive game. And my game on... That's a glorious shot. I've been dispatched. Who's out there? Oh, no one. And my game on Shane Warne Cricket was very, very competitive as well. So obviously you get a little bit better the more you play. You can figure out some hints and tricks. So there's probably a hack to bowl people out for 10. But I wasn't going to go searching the internet and ruin the game. I'm sure there are videos of that out there somewhere. I'm just playing the game how I would have played it if I'd have picked it up for the first time, or when I did get it for the first time in 1999. Young here, he's doing a good job. Maybe we'll try a short, slower ball. This seemed to work well in the last video. He's waited for it. Just a dot ball. But the pitch might be a bit different as well. I think this pitch is a little bit better for batting. Let's bowl the seam bowlers 2 each, and then I'll go for 4 overs of spin. So there's not really much the pace bowlers can do, really. It's just a normal ball or a slower ball. And it does take ages to bowl. Like, I'm pressing X, and then what happens is you hammer X, and you don't bowl it where you want to. Oh, that was okay. Oh, there's no one at mid-off, though. Extra cover's coming round. He can't reach it. It's trickling to the rope. Oh, 4 runs. A little bit disappointing. And apologies about the sound as well. That happened. I thought it might have just been my copy of Shane Warne Cricket that was maybe a little bit faulty. But maybe it just doesn't like being emulated on the PlayStation 3. And I mean emulated as in I have a physical copy. Not generally a huge fan of emulating software if you can help it. All the things on my channel are things I physically own or have purchased digitally. Oh, that's in the slot. And that's 4 as well. Gee, I might need to move my field. Or maybe just stop bowling. Rubbish. Another 4 for New Zealand. Did a great job reaching the final of the 2019 World Cup. I think everybody, if you weren't English, you were cheering on the New Zealanders. Yeah, let's go for that one. That looks better. Let's try a full, fast, straight ball. If I can ever get the circle. Circle. Nope. There, finally appeared. Well, that's pretty good. And then if you press, if you keep tapping triangle, it does a faster ball. Oh, but I put it in the slot. There's no one at mid-off. Oh, that's so annoying. I've got people everywhere. Gonna have to move the field again. Getting smashed. Need the spinners on. New Zealand off to a flyer. Okay, change field. Yeah, and I know there's people out there saying, oh, you can just do this and bowl them out for, you know, nothing. But that wasn't really what I wanted to do. That's not my spirit of the game. Let's bowl a slower ball. But kind of a bit, not full, not a Yorker, but just short of a Yorker, so almost a half volley. Oh, that's probably a bit fuller than I wanted. But maybe the change of pace might help us. Or just a, I was going to say just a single, but it's in the gap. It can't be 4 again, surely. Come on, fine leg, it's 4 again. I can't believe it. I think this has been 4 fours this over. Oh, dearie, dearie me. Time for some chin music. Time to even bowl the other side. Wait for the circle. Yeah, I just wish the game moved just a fraction quicker. It's just a little bit slow. And like waiting for the circle can just take a long time. Probably hooked me for 6. Let's cut for another 4. I can't believe that's 5 fours from the over. Oh no, he's fielded it. Good slide. Excellent slide. Get it in. Just a single. When it comes to batting, I'll show you that they run really slowly and you are always at risk of being run out. Always at big risk. I'm going to go around the wicket. So New Zealand off to a rapid start. Going to need to bat well to chase this down. Come on, circle. Is there something that gets that circle up quicker? Because I could be here all night. Oh, I thought that was going to be bowled. It's in the air. Catch it. Oh, it's another boundary. 21 from the over. What a disaster. Get him off. Who was that? Rubbish. Well, you can see bowling figures. I think it was Kuravilla gone. 20C got absolutely smashed. Now, sadly, there's no Worm or Manhattan or anything to really help you compare or see how the game's progressed, but that's okay. We're going to need some spin. We'll go with Kumble and then we'll bring Harbhajan on. And what you do want to have, and I mean don't listen to me at the moment, is you probably want someone at fine leg, but there's no, there's no deep fine leg for the defensive field, so that's a little bit annoying. That's probably going to have to do. For the spin bowler, so he's a leg spinner, so X is a leg spinner, circle is a googly, and square is a flipper. I'm going to start with a flipper. And then if you press triangle, that really varies it up. So probably want to be here. And if you take too long, it just bowls it for you anyway. But yeah, I don't think this game has no balls because I don't see how you can... What happened there? I have no idea what happened. It looked like everybody missed it. Or was it an edge? It was an edge. A top edge. Or does he call 4 in buys? Let's have a look. Bowling figures. Oh no, it was 4 buys. So everybody missed it. That really helps me out. Thanks, game. Getting smashed, and the keeper lets through 4 byes. Alright. Oh no, that is terrible. I was waiting so long for that circle to appear. Oh, that's okay. That's probably a good result. It's probably going to be a wide anyway. Now the fielding controls, I'm pretty sure you do control the fielding. You just don't dive and direct the fielders. But for really strange reasons, X throws to the keeper, which is the bottom button, which you'd think square would throw to, not square, you'd think triangle would throw to the keeper and X would throw to the bowler, but no. X throws to the wicket keeper, circle, or cross as it's supposed to be called on PlayStation, and circle is throw to the bowler. So I don't really understand. Anyway, let's bowl a googly. That's circle. So that kind of makes sense. Although really then the leg spinner should be square. But I don't know who decided on these controls. Maybe someone who's never played cricket. Oh, it's in. Oh, I thought that was going to be LBW. Again, I haven't seen an LBW either, so... Oh no, there are LBWs in the game. I accidentally, when I was practicing for Shane Warne Cricket, I accidentally left a ball on middle stump. So you can get given out. Stephen Fleming, the New Zealand champion. I reckon let's throw one short and wide. Let's see what he does. Despite having no one at gully. Oh, he's hit it through the offside. But I think a single in a T10 game is a pretty good result. New Zealand set for a really big score. Maybe you can post in the comments below some tips and hints for me, because generally I feel like I do okay at cricket games, and everything I seem to do here doesn't seem to be working. Oh, that was a terrific delivery. Let's try a flipper to finish it off. Hopefully it doesn't go for 4 byes again. If it goes for 4 byes, I'll be very upset. Let's try a really short flipper. Sometimes Shane Warne would bowl these. Just short, fast flipper. Or hit through the offside. Another single. See, if you could edit your own field, I'll put someone in there, because it always seems to go through those fielders. Those fielders seem to do nothing. They seem to be just a pure waste of time. Alright, Harbhajan comes on. Harbhajan Singh. For off spinners just have the one variation. You've got X and square bowl your off spin, and circle bowls your arm ball. So let's see if I can. I'll just move them around a bit. Alright, let's just do a regular off spinner. Let's see if that will help. Strange playing a cricket game where you don't have to do anything when you get to the crease, so there's no toggle meters. I'm not sure about this field, because I just feel they're going to sweep every ball. But I hope you have been enjoying the videos so far as well, and if you have liked it, go have a delve through the channel, because there's plenty of old games on there. Back when I started the channel, yeah, that's just going to happen every ball. Back when I started the channel, I captured a lot of my PlayStation 1 games. Sometimes just the intros, sometimes a little bit of gameplay. Didn't have a lot of subscribers then, so a lot of those videos didn't get watched very much. Have a delve through. Plenty of wrestling on the channel as well. Lots of Royal Rumbles. I played through SmackDown Just Bring It with every wrestler in the game. Still not really sure why I did that, because it took ages. And it's playing the same 3 or 4 matches for like 42 different wrestlers. So yeah, a little bit crazy doing that. And then I meant to play Shut Your Mouth straight after, but the disc got stuck in my 60GB PS3, my original one, and the disc is still in there, and that's broken. That's a 6. That is smashed for 6. So my Shut Your Mouth disc is still stuck in there, so I can't continue that series unless I just skip it and go to Here Comes the Pain, which I know is a lot of people's favourite wrestling game, along with No Mercy on the Nintendo 64, which I do have as well, but I haven't captured anything off the 64, which Yeah, I may get to. Sometimes it's easy to say, oh, catch it. There's no one there at mid-off. Sometimes it's easy to say, oh yeah, I'll capture this, capture some Super Nintendo, capture some 64, capture some PS1, 2, 3, 4, Xbox. It just goes on and on and on. I can actually capture some original Game Boy games as well, which I do have a fair few of, because I have a Super Nintendo and I captured Super International Cricket, so you can watch that if you're interested. And I have the Game Boy adapter, so I could just put that in. It puts a nice border and gives it a colour or two. That cannot be buys again, surely. Who is this keeper? Now the umpire doesn't really have a signal for buys and 4, so he just calls it 4, but I'm pretty sure that was just buys. 72 off 6 overs. This is just being very bad. Alright, let's try an arm ball, and I'm going to bowl it full, and I'm going to change the flight, try and throw it up a bit with my triangle button. Nothing's working much here for the Indians. Oh, it's full, swept away for a couple. Nice slide. Fleming must be nearly 50. Just being taken apart. Oh, 34 and 31. Young. Might be Brad Young, but I might be just making that up because it's easier. Oh, do I change bowlers? Do I use Kumble? Do I bowl a swing bowler? I'm going to go with a swing bowler just to break it up. Now, swing bowlers are a little bit different. Again, the controls, for some reason, are just weird. So for a swing bowler, X, which is the bottom button, is the in-swinger. Circle, which is on the right-hand side, is the outswinger, which should be on the left-hand side. And square is the straight ball. So that makes no sense at all. And the weird thing is, if it's a left-hander facing, like I'm going to bowl an outswinger here, it's not an outswinger to a left-hander, it'll be an in-swinger. But the controls don't change, so you still have to press the outswinger button to bowl an in-swinger to a left-hander. So it doesn't make a whole lot of sense sometimes. You just think some really easy tweaks. You'd think square is an outswinger, circle's an in-swinger, X is a straight one, cross is a straight one, and that would make a lot more sense. So here I'm going to press the outswinger button, which is circle, but it will be a big innie. Just for reasons that don't make a whole lot of sense. There we go, big innie. And it's actually nice to get a dot ball. Now I'm going to bowl an outie. So I've got to press X, and I'm just going to keep calling it X because I've called it X for 20 odd years. So I'm not going to change now. Oh, beautiful swing. And I've been smashed out to the deep. New Zealand, not a fan of losing any wickets. This is going to be a mega chase. Keep your hats on. Do 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 do. Oh, that's the Super International Cricket music. Kind of got it entrenched in my head from playing that the other night. Very addictive. Very good fun, Super International. Is this a wicket? Oh, I got excited. Very fun to pick up and play Super International Cricket. It's a shame, I think, because there's no real players on it. I wish that would come to the Nintendo Switch, to the Super Nintendo library part. It's been great seeing some old games on there recently. I did play through Donkey Kong Country Returns a couple of weeks ago, and it was actually really nice to play that without worrying about, losing lives and starting again, because you can just use the rewind feature, which I know is cheating a little bit, but when the game's been out for 26 years, sometimes you actually just want to see the end and realise it's not 1994 anymore. So that was good fun, playing it on there. So maybe Super International Cricket would be a great game to come to the SNES library on the Switch. Because generally sports games have the problem of having all their players licensed and you know, that's a big barrier to releasing them. That's why they can't re-release No Mercy. Oh, I thought it was going to be LB. But that would be, I'm sure it would be a nice easy game to release. Alright, that is over. Well, having real trouble here getting a wicket. I haven't seen the animation for a 50, so I haven't seen what happens once a batsman gets to 50. Come on, let me start. Oh, here we go. I did find it funny playing Shane Warne Cricket. The over rate is so slow. If this was, you know, real life, the ICC would be handing down fines left, right and centre for the speed of the overs. Even with the spinners on, it's slow. Come on, get it in. Oh, come on, there's never two. New Zealand running well. Well, the chase will be exciting. Let's have a look at the scorecard. 39 and 33. So there's still a little way away from a 50. Oh, what happened there? Oh, a dot ball. I'm so surprised by a dot ball. I was trying to look where the ball gone. I thought it was going for 4 more byes. You can look at the scorecard. 8 byes. Let's try and get a wicket. The wickets have been very few and far between. Another dot ball. Nice. Flighted leg spinner. What shall I bowl now? Another leggy or an arm ball? Or a flipper. Sorry, it's a flipper for the leggy. Yeah, it's bowl a big flipper. We've got those 2 wickets in 2 balls and it's been all downhill. Was that bowled him? Yes, that's bowled him. Finally a wicket. I was looking for where the ball gone. I thought it had been smashed to the square leg boundary. He's gone for a big hoik. Middle stump has been pushed back. And India take their 3rd wicket. New Zealand 81 for 3. I know it's taken me a long time to mention this. This is one of the differences in the game is the score. In Shane Warne Cricket, it's the Australian way round, so it would say 3 for 81. And in this version, it's 81 for 3. So Shane Warne Cricket was released in Australia and New Zealand, and Brian Lara Cricket was released everywhere else in the world. So that's just one of the very few changes between the 2 versions. I don't think there's a way to change that either. I think that's just the way the score's displayed. New Zealand, can they get to 100? Oh, that's in the slot. First ball. Smashed him into orbit. That is massive. Don't bowl there. Well done, New Zealand, in this 10-10 World Cup. Would be interesting. You could almost play multiple times a day, couldn't you, really, in a 10-10 World Cup? I mean, I've played a few 2020s back-to-back before, although I know obviously a lot lower than international level, but I've played one and then just quite a few times I've just played another one straight away after. Is that caught in the outfield? Oh, it's 4 more. What a great start. So it wouldn't be out of the question to come and play another 10-10 in the same day. Could play 2 in a day easy. Oh, whoops, we've kept the swing bowler on. Now, what is a little bit annoying is you can't change your bowler once you've already selected them. So Singh's going to have to bowl again. Although, to be fair, he only went for 5 in his first over. So let me try and work out how to swing. So I want out swing. I want in swing. You've kind of got to reverse what the instructions say. Got the instruction book here with me. Oh, that was a beautiful delivery. I was trying to look online for the controls. They were quite difficult to find. So it's a good thing. what was interesting, hopefully, to you, was that Shane Warne Cricket didn't have the book. I think it was... I don't know if it was my original copy or one I bought a few years ago, but this copy of Shane Warne Cricket that I've had for a long time, that had no instruction book. And then I bought this copy of Brian Lara Cricket a few weeks ago. Catch that? Yes, there's a wicket. Or has he dropped him? Oh, no. Disaster. Who was out there? This copy of Brian Lara Cricket, it hasn't even featured in my recent game pickups videos either. So I've done 3 of those. Actually had a couple of weeks, shock and horror even to myself, where I actually haven't bought a game for about 2 weeks. So that's quite rare for me, especially since I've been putting some work into the channel. I've been looking for as many reasonably priced games as I can to feature on the channel. And there was also a lot of end of financial year specials. Been visiting a lot of kind of retro game stores, or sometimes like op shops, or I found some games at this. It was kind of like it was a bit like an op shop, but it sold books, and they had just a few games tucked away in the corner. So I picked those up. They're generally games people donate, they don't want anymore. So sometimes they're good, sometimes they're pretty average. Oh no. Catch? Yes, finally a catch. Well done. Dropped one earlier in the over. Takes a great catch. McMillan's gone for 11. Hit a 6 first ball. Who's in now? Is Chris Cairns in? Yes, it's Chris Cairns. Then Chris Harris. I think it's Chris Harris. Or am I getting him confused with a South African? I don't know anymore. Let's just pretend it is Chris Harris. But Chris Cairns is in right now. Chris Cairns. Sadly involved in a little bit of match fixing, which tainted a very good career of his. That's 6 first ball. Well, it's 4. Which was a real shame, because he was one of my favourite players as a kid growing up. Whenever New Zealand played, did a bit of everything, smashed the ball hard, bowled, lots of heart, and gusto. Alright, New Zealand definitely look like they're getting over 100. Yeah, so just having a look over what else I picked up over the past few weeks that I haven't put on a video yet. Just bowler's delivery. Oh, that's such good swing. How can that not be a wicket? One that I'm most excited to eventually play through on the channel is Wwf Warzone. Sadly, it doesn't have a Royal Rumble mode, so I can't just upload that, but it's really interesting. I did play a little bit of it, and the season mode looks really interesting. I'd love to upload that. It'd be about a 3-hour playthrough though. What else did I get that's exciting? A couple of old FIFAs, FIFA 97, FIFA 99. I'm probably one of the very few people who will, who's buying old FIFAs and old sports games to try and get as many of those as I can. Don't tend to see... Oh, is that more bias? That is unbelievable. Can't even put a backstop in. Needs to be like under 10s. Where you fill with the backstops. Another 4 buys. I found a game on the DS which I owned years and years ago called Soul Bubbles. So that's been pretty exciting. Oh, one I have been playing, I've been really excited to play. I've been playing the original Forza Horizon on the Xbox. I'd played 2, 3 and 4, but I could never find a copy of the first one. Could just never find it. And then I found it pretty cheap for just $6, and I bought it and I've been playing it, and it's been really excellent. Despite playing the other ones first, sometimes it's hard to go back to earlier versions of games. Oh, more buys! Can you believe it? This is unbelievable. Who is this wicketkeeper? So that's been lots of fun anyway. Forza Horizon. Picked up a couple of PSP games. What else have I got over there? I can see Frostpunk, which I was going to buy on the PC which is basically a bit like a survival game, where your city is in the snow, and you have to get your people to survive. So I haven't played it, but very excited to. Oh, I did get this as well. Hold on, this may just be a regional thing depending on where you're from. Oh, bowled him, yes, he's gone through, finally another wicket. Excellent delivery. New Zealand do have plenty of runs on the board, but it is 107 for 5 in the 10th over. I don't know if any of you ever heard of a game called Where in the World is Carmen San Diego, but I did pick that up as well, and I've been meaning to put that in the PC to see if that will work. But that's a game that was in a lot of schools when I was younger, and a lot of people have fond memory of playing that game. That's a rank ball down leg side. Oh, it's more buys. There's like 12 buys this over. So yeah, and a few original Xbox games as well. But sadly at the moment, both of my original Xboxes don't work, which is a little bit of a shame. How many buys has there been in this innings? 20 buys. 20 buys in 10 overs. Bowling is just too deadly. Absolutely deadly. Yeah, so one... Oh, more buys. This is unbelievable. Just put the keeper on the boundary. I'm going to have to just change the field for the last ball. At least try and bowl it on the stumps. Where's the field? Yeah, defence... Oh, the mini-map still had the guy chasing the ball to the boundary. That was what was happening. There's no one who can go back there. We'll try and get it on the stumps. Yeah, so one of my original Xboxes just kind of blew up last time I turned it on. Then I bought another one online, and the disk drive won't open, but it was only $30. So yeah, not the end of the world, but a bit disappointing. So I have to still track down another one. All right, off we go. 2 balls to go. Oh, at least I've been hit down the ground for 6. Oh, it's caught. Yeah, it's caught down the ground. 6th wicket falls for New Zealand. 1 delivery to go. The worst possible thing when you come out to bat. Having to come out and spend 1 ball at the non-striker's end. Absolutely terrible. That's worse than putting your gear on and not getting a bat, which is also horrible. Nothing worse than going for a nice game of cricket, putting your pads on, and not batting, or having to face 1 ball at the non-striker's end. A true frustration. Catch that one as well. Oh, it's just a single to finish off. 116, so this will require a good chase. And here we are at the end. Young 39, Astle 1, Horn a duck. I thought it was going to be New Zealand's day. Fleming 40, McMillan 11, Cairns 1 not out, none for Harris, Perore none. 24 buys. How was there 4 wides? That's really strange, because there should have been 5 wides. So there's a little error in the game, and it wasn't even that wide. So that was pretty harsh. So 24 extras. I'm calling it 24 buys. There's never a wide. 117 required for victory. So we'll go with... I'm going to go Tendulkar first with Jadeja, Dravid, Azharuddin, Ganguly. I like. Yeah, we won't need anyone else. I'm backing the players in. Alright, I like this little graphic as the players run on. Here they go, the keeper's keen. First slip's keen, he's sprinting on. Yes, let me be first slip. Last one on has to field fine leg or somewhere they don't want to. Oh, he's running to first slip, he's been moved. Alright, gee, I've got to remember I'm batting. I thought I was bowling. This is going to be a very entertaining chase. Thanks for staying with me if you have as well, if you've been watching this. I know it's movie length in its duration. Okay, that's just a nice single. I've got to be very careful of not running out the top order. That's what I did last time by mistake. You've really got to be sure of your runs. Especially early on, you don't want to lose your best batters. So Tendulkar's just made his way off strike. I'll talk you through the batting as well in a minute, but... Oh, no. It's not what I wanted to do. So batting's actually quite simple. So it's really just your directional buttons on the left. X does your normal shot. Circle is your... It says 6-hit in the booklet, but it's your aggressive shot. Square is a defensive shot. And triangle is a duck or a leave. And don't accidentally leave one on middle stump that I did during my practice playthrough. That's smash. That's always a good stroke. Whoops. Oh, no. Go back. Oh, no. I pressed circle for a run instead of X. Oh, he's in. Whew, that is close. I like the light system. Oh, that was fun. I remember the light system. I pressed circle. That must be the Cricket 19 run. I can't remember. I don't know why I did that. It's X to run. Shot would be nice. Nice full toss. Nice Yorker. You can hit for 6. It's kind of the ball you want in this game. Yeah, not that. Alright, I'll use my duck button. Definitely a wide. The umpires, when I played Shane Warne Cricket, the umpires were quite reluctant to call wides as well. Smash. Oh, gee, that's got to him very quickly. Struggling for boundaries here in the first over. It's a big score to chase down. You do, in this game, you do have to play the batsman in as well. You can't just use that 6-hit button every single ball. You do need to get them a little bit of form. Just move some singles around, which will be okay. I know it's the power play and you want to be aggressive, but you don't want to lose Tendulkar early. Alright, here we go. I definitely do enjoy this game more than Cricket 2000 as well, so there's just a little hint. I've got to try and figure out Cricket 2000 for the next video, which I'm not super keen about, but Cricket 2002 and Cricket 2004 I absolutely love, so I will enjoy playing those two. And Ricky Ponting, they're all very similar experiences. Is that 4? Yes. That's a great finish to the over. We might get 117 too if we get 20 buys. Maybe New Zealand actually have a proper keeper. 8 for none. 119 to win. Would like a nice full ball, because it tends to be the balls that are full you can hit to the boundary. You can really hit well. And sometimes you don't want to hook the ball, because hooking can be quite dangerous, but I might just do the normal hook. Don't get out. Oh, that was a good shot. That's 4. You don't really want to do your 6-hit hook shot, because quite often it goes straight to square leg or fine leg, and you will be out. I think we're in for a thrilling chase here. I do love India's pads, so they're quite slightly darker blue than the rest of their uniform. Smash, take that, Cairns. Just a single though out there. That sweeper's a very important player. Again, I know if you've managed to get this far as well. It's quite a long video, so I do appreciate the watch. I don't really like splitting videos into parts if I can help it. If you want to watch, if you want to watch Brian Lara Cricket, you probably should just click once, really. You shouldn't have to click part after part after part. That's not what Crabman Gaming's all about. There's a few monster videos on my channel. I did record, this is quite a funny story. I did record this, I'm trying to hit this for 6. Yes, that's huge. into the sky, into the stands, a big 6. I did try to record on Cricket 2004. I tried to record an entire test match, and I actually did record it because it will autoplay all the way through. And it went for 16 hours, and I captured it for 16 hours. I just turned the resolution, the quality down a little bit, so the file size wasn't ridiculously enormous. I still think it was about 50 gigabytes though. It's another big hit. Not quite a 6, probably a 4, but very handy indeed. And I tried to upload it to YouTube, and the YouTube said, oh, okay, the limit is 10 hours, so I couldn't upload it, and I was going to split it into parts, but it was just, the file size was just so huge, I couldn't split it to make it any smaller. So I was trying to upload a whole test match, which was pretty interesting actually. Get a move on. Which was Australia and England. I played a full test match. 93 to win. Oh, so speaking of long videos. Oh, shank that, that's out. Oh, terrible. Oh, who's out? Oh, Jadeja's gone, 16 off 10. It's okay, Tendulkar's still in. So probably the longest video I've got on my channel after that is a full playthrough of a indie game called To the Moon. And I absolutely love that game. That's a beautiful 6 first ball. Well into the stands. So that's a fantastic game. So if you do like adventure or kind of story-based games, not really an adventure game, if you do like story-based games, it's just a wonderful adventure that I played through. It goes for about 3 hours and 7 minutes. And I actually played the Switch version. It's been on PC for a long time. It's another 6. Oh no, short. It's gone for 4. Some really handy runs because I don't bat very well against the spinners. Yes, I actually had To the Moon on PC. I just never played it, and then when it came out on Switch, I thought here's a good opportunity to maybe be the first person to play the whole game and upload it from the Switch. Not that it was really that much different, but I did that, and yeah, like 150 people have watched it, so you know, thanks to those people who watched it. Always, it's a wide, thanks umpire. It's always hard to gauge a video's success as well, or what is going to be successful. So there's some things I did early on, and I wasn't sure if they would be good or not, or people would want to watch them or not. But some of my games I captured for the PS1, where it's just me playing them with no commentary for a few minutes. Most of them, I'm going to go for 2. Most of them don't have too many views, but there's some really strange games which people have watched. So Kart Challenge on the PS1, which I'd never heard of, which was just a junk title I picked up. I don't even remember when. People seem quite interested in, maybe because it's kart like Mario Kart, maybe that's why it got some views. And people are also quite enjoying Sydney 2000 on the PS1 as well, which is just a very average game about the Olympics. So maybe everyone is missing that the Olympics should be on right now, and checking out old Olympics video games. But those two are really strange games that people have been viewing. And then actually people quite like the Cricket 2004 videos I've put up as well, even though I really just put them up when I started capturing, and they're just games that I just let basically autoplay. And people have enjoyed watching those as well, so they've been probably strangely popular. And then other things which I thought might have been popular that people might wanted to watch, things like Crash Team Racing on the PS1. I was like, nope, no one wants to watch that. Trying to think of some other examples. There's a few like JRPGs where I played the intro, and yeah, no one seems to have watched those either, but that's okay. You're here watching cricket. Brian Lara Cricket with me right now. So 45 off the first 3, 45 for 1 off 3 overs. There's a beautiful drive. That is glorious. Putting the Kiwis to the sword. I was going to be honest, I was pretty worried about trying to chase 117, and although I still am a little bit worried, I think I'm figuring out where I can get some runs. Down the ground looks good. I figured out a few shots, which are my go-to shots, which seem to work really well. They do have a Tory though. It's going to come on with some spin. But last time when I played Shane Warne Cricket, they didn't bring the spinner on. They had Phil Tufnell, but they didn't bowl him until the 9th over, so he could only bowl 1 over. So maybe they'll do that with Vittori. I'll just see how we might not even get to the 9th over. We'll see how the computer plays the game. Alright, let's play this one down the ground. Oh, let's go for the big shot. It's huge. It's down the ground. It's out of the ground. Cornhill Insurance. The sign's been damaged. Smash straight into it. They might need insurance of their own after that to replace their sign. That is a monster. I was just going to play a drive, and then I thought, yeah, let's hit the 6-hit button. Alright, really getting into our stride here. 59 off just 3.3 overs. So no, I don't tend to shield too much during these videos, but if you have passed the hour mark with me here, I'd love a little comment down below. Just anything you want to talk to me about cricket, I'd love to reply. And likes always help, and also watch time helps as well. So thanks if you've watched the whole thing. It generally helps YouTube likes. The likes, obviously, comments, subscribers, but they also like watch time. The more watch time there is, the more they like it. So sometimes just clicking on a video and watching 1 minute doesn't really do too much for the channel. Or like, I always appreciate even if people watch 1 minute, but you know, it's a big difference between somebody watching a minute or, you know, watching 60 minutes. So it's always appreciated. Alright. Ending the 4th over. Let's have a look at the Kiwi bowling figures after this over. We have some wonderful batting. Tendulkar still in. What a hero, what a legend. Can go back and continue to do these shots here. Do the lofted shot. Try and get a 4. Oh, that's hit powerfully to the boundary. 65 off the first 4. Don't want to get too ahead of myself because Vittori might bowl and I'll struggle to get him away. Let's have a look at the scorecard. Tendulkar 28, Dravid 19. You've got Mohammad Azharuddin and Sourav Ganguly coming in next. 2 very excellent batsmen indeed. Gee, India had some good batsmen in the late 90s. It's just a shame their seam bowling was so average and their fielding generally wasn't amazing either, but their batting was off the chart. Who's this military medium bowler? I'm just going to dab him. That is excellent. Probably enough for a 2. You don't want to keep hammering the run button because they'll run again and get run out. So I've been much more composed in Brian Lara than I was in Shane Warne. Shane Warne, there were run outs left, right and centre as I was trying to learn the controls. Much more relaxed now. Nathan Astle. Just work. Oh, no. Go back. Oh, it's the 3rd umpire again. I think he just got back. Yes, green light. He looked in. I'm not sure what those keeper's gloves were doing so far away from the stumps, as the stumps were broken. I wasn't sure about cutting that. Oh, yep, go, go, go. Oh, I pressed back for some reason. Go. I can. Oh, no. But I pressed run too many times. They might go for a second. All right. Oof, crisis averted. Yeah, the running is a bit iffy in this game. Not as smooth, silky smooth as Super International Cricket. That has some smooth running mechanics. I'm going to say smooth one more time. Very smooth. Oh, that is a pie and it's been dispatched. It's a half volley. It's been put into the stand. Wells Cup. I don't know about this advertising. I don't know if this was real advertising or not. I haven't heard of most of these things. Would have been a good idea to sell some advertising. There's Wells. Crick Info seemed to be where you can see Wells behind the wicketkeeper. That had Crick Info on Shane Warne Cricket. Maybe it's different ground by ground. That's all I wanted to do is just tuck that. Oh, I'm going to go for 2. There's no one nearby. India making this total look easy. Believe me, I was very worried. Very worried indeed. They need to get Dan Vettori in the very next over if they're to have any chance at all. That's a dab. Probably be 2. It is. Turn blind. That's a fine. The non-striker. You need to turn facing the ball. So he should have turned. He should have had his bat in his left hand. And he should have been looking at the ball. Not good enough, India. Here's Dan Vettori. Dan the man. He's taken the glasses off. Definitely New Zealand's greatest ever spin bowler. Taking his time getting ready. Come on, Dan Vettori, I need to go to bed. It's a school night. Oh, welcome him to the crease by smack. Oh no, he shanked it, he's gone. Oh, he dropped it. Oh dear. Who was that at mid-off? He owes Dan Vettori a brew. That was terrible fielding. Just when India were looking to pull away, slow left arm. Looked as though New Zealand were going to get a wicket and get right back in this game. Because if Dan Vettori bowls 2 tight overs, it's still going to be difficult to get the runs. Let's sweep him. Do love the little sweep shot in this game. Gee, that's a risky run. Get moving. Get moving. He's gone. Oh dear, that's out. He's not made it. I could tell. Gone. He got dropped the previous ball. And now he's on his way. Oh, it's Tendulkar as well for 32. I thought he was going to get a 50. I wanted to see the 50 animation. Terrible running. Dan Vettori has brought the New Zealanders right back into this game. In comes Muhammad Azharuddin. Plays that nicely on the onside just for a single. No need to panic. No need to panic at all. 27 balls left. Still need... What do we need? 39? 30... No, not 39. 22, 32. My maths has gone. Yeah, 39. It is 39. I told you, it's late. It's a school night. The brain's gone to sleep. Oh no, what was that? That's out. That is out. That is a sweep shot straight to the fielder. Where was the little dab round the corner? Rahul Dravid gone for a rapid 27 off just 10. Now Sourav Ganguly will have to come to the crease. Still a lot of work to do here for the Indians. I told you the spinners would change the game. No, 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 get back. Oh, gee. It's all going wrong against Dan Vettori. This is an excellent over. I haven't quite learnt how to play the spinners yet. I know at home you think just smash him down the ground or, you know, just do this. This will get you a 6, but I haven't figured it out yet. Oh, I'm going to whip this for 6. Oh, it's in the gap. I thought I'd hit it straight to mid-wicket. That's a great over from Vittori. I think it was just the 2 singles. Let's have a look. Vittori 1 for 3. 38 to win off 4 overs. So still need 10 and over. And Vittori's going to bowl 1. So put that over down for 3. So really we're going to need 35 off 3 overs. I need to hit this down to 3rd man, I think. Oh, don't really want that. No. Get back. No, he got back. He got back. Don't know why that needed to go to the 3rd umpire. India starting to feel the pressure. They look like they were cruising, but a couple of wickets always slows you down. Not a fan of this military medium swing bowling either from Astle. Where can I hit that? Yeah, do a little paddle. No, don't want to. Come back, go back. Oh, they take ages to turn around as well. It's like the Titanic turning around. It takes forever. Do I risk a big shot in this over? Well, I don't want to be 85 after 8 overs. I might have to. Well, mid-on looks pretty good. Bowl it full. Come on. Come on. Alright, I'll just cut this hard. Oh, that's good. Oh, it's just a single. I thought he cut it really hard. Feeling the pressure now. Feeling the pressure is on. Coming down to a thrilling conclusion. 21 balls to go. Gonna have to go for a big shot, I think. There it is. It's not big enough. Has he picked the fielder out? He has. Oh, that's what I was afraid of. The pressure too much. Ganguly gone for 2 or 5 deliveries. Gee, India looked like they were cruising. Absolutely cruising. Astle's bowling this horrible, just short of a length delivery. Every time it's there. What am I supposed to do with it? No, get back. Oh, that's close again. He's sitting on his bat. Come on. That's not good enough. That's not out. He's in. He's in. His bat was in. His bat was in. Oh, I'm being robbed. That's fixed. The bat was in. You saw it. I saw it. We all saw it. The bat was in. The red light's gone on. The umpires pressed the wrong button. That's a disaster. I can't work the action replay in this game either. I tried it. Oh, look, we can see it. Alright, okay. Play. I don't know what... Yeah. I don't... Oh, well, let's just leave it. You can go watch it back. That was appalling. Absolutely appalling. He was in. Now India in all sorts of trouble. It's all going wrong. Oh, and he's been bowled. The pressure. Cover's not even looking. Why is he appealing? He wasn't even looking at the ball. Oh, this game. What is happening? What is happening indeed? Now we've got a couple of tail enders. It's all gone wrong in the last 2 overs, and Vittori's going to keep bowling. We need 36 to win off 3 overs, so it's essentially it's 2 a ball. I haven't figured out how to play the spin. Gonna try and sweep him for 6. And I've missed it. Oh, well, it would be pretty even if we hadn't conceded 24 buys. And New Zealand have conceded none. Oh, did he hit that into the keeper's hands? Oh, he has. This is unbelievable. Gee. Oh, there's a huge 6. Take that down, Vittori. Moose that into the crowd. I'm just going to have to try and hit one of those every ball, I think. It's just the way it's going to have to be. Beautiful batting from the number 9. Yeah, bowl that again. There it is. It's in the slot. Oh, he's hit it again. I don't think it's gone far enough. Where is it? Oh, it's caught. He's dropped him. Get back, get back, get back, get back. Oh, finally some luck. Well, hopefully there's some pace bowlers on in this last 2. Maybe if we can hit another 6. If we can hit another 6 here, be very happy. Anil Kumble, yeah, he can bat. He can definitely bat. Send Vittori into the stands. It's all happening here. The tension, the drama, the buzz, the atmosphere, the crowd. It's all going on. Oh, he's hit it big. That's huge and out of the stadium. Anil Kumble, the hero. Probably maxed out the mic with the yelling. Probably woke up half the neighbourhood. But it doesn't matter. Kumble, it was all going wrong. Now I think with 1 ball to go, I can almost just nurdle this for a single. Oh, yes. Just a cheeky one. Two huge blows have really helped India out. 22 to win off 2 overs. Who's going to bowl it? Oh, it's another stupid medium pacer. Where's the pace bowlers? So 22 off 12. Would help if we could ever get started. Come on. Oh, I'm hitting this to leg side. It was a slower ball. Haven't got all of it. I think it's in the gap though. There's no cow corner. It's raced away to the boundary. Woof, the heart is racing. Who thought playing a 21-year-old cricket game would get the heart pumping as much as this, but it is. India 99 for 7. They were flying. Then a collapse. Now they're right back into it. Larson's come on. Swing. It's another slower ball. Oh, I missed it. Oh, was it a wicket? Was it bowled? What happened? Out the back of the hand. Through. Oh, must have been an edge. Oh, up goes the finger. I'll give the finger back to the umpire for that decision. Missed it by a mile. What's he talking about? Kumble gone for 11. India still 18 to get. Prasad tries his luck. Don't pick the man out. He's got 2 though. 2 handy runs. That's good running from the Indians. They've passed 100. 8 down, that's the problem. Who's going to bowl this final over for New Zealand? 101 for 8. 16 runs required from 9 balls. India just have to go for it. Oh, that's been cut. Where's that gone? Is that 4? Oh, that's a great boundary. What a shot. It was a bit risky. I didn't know who was out there. But that's made it to the boundary. India closing in on this total. 12 to win. 8 balls to go. Looks to be the zone for hitting. Out wide. Through point. Or to cow corner because it looks like a deep forward square. And a deep mid on. Where's this ball going to go? Oh, no. I knew that was a bad decision. Tried to hit him for 6. Oh, I can't believe it. Why did I do that? No. 12 to win. In comes the last man. I hope he can bat. I don't even know who it is. Oh, of course, Harbhajan Singh. Oh, he can definitely bat. I just don't know if he could bat in this game, though. Oh, look at those wickets there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We lost 6 for 4. That's a disaster. Alright, last ball to go. Probably look for a single or a two. Hopefully throws one out wide. I can cut one wide. For 4, where's it going? Oh, that is not where I want it. It's a sweep shot. No, 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 not two, not two, not two. Go back, go back, go back, go back, go back. No! He's gone! Why did I do that for? Bloody hell. India have lost. Why did I go for 2? New Zealand win. Oh, I can't believe it. There's a brain fade right at the... It always happens with the tail. They always get run out. I was trying to get the other batter on strike. Anyway, what a thrilling game. It was close. New Zealand win by 10 runs. World Cup match at Hyderabad. Thanks for watching. It's been Crabman Gaming. Hope you enjoyed those last few overs. See you later. Have a great night. See you for the next video. Cricket 2000.